basic repairs of a high pressure water washer. So that's the water gun. This is the hose that went into the unit. The unit's still booted up, the motor, and then this is the outlet to the high pressure hose, inlet, and then electrical cord plug into power points. So I thought there might have been a blockage in here, so I pulled all the cover off, which is just basically screws, different for each high pressure water system. And then I realised there was no blockages in through any of these sections here, so hence pulled the cover off as part of that process. Then this is the actual high pressure hosing itself. So you can use a air compressor with the air outlet there to squirt air through here, or you can just do it with your mouth. And that established that there was no blockage in this hose itself. So no blockage in there, no blockage in the hose. Moving on to the actual gun, and I've pulled each section of the gun apart. So with this particular side of it, when you pull in on the trigger, it actually pushes a little tiny brass nozzle down on this inlet here to let the water go through and up the rest of the high pressure gun. So you can put airline on up against here to pump air through while you pull the trigger, or you can just put your mouth on there and blow through. So what I actually did was just put my mouth on, pull the trigger, and as soon as you pull the trigger you can hear the air coming out the end here. So let's see if I can get this right. So that verified there's no blockages in there. Moving on to this next section here. They generally pull apart, there's no screws holding that. And you can probably see through there, like there's no blockages, but just blow through there anyway, just to make sure. And then this next section here, I was blowing through here and no air was coming out the end whatsoever. So pull the end bit off. Then this section here just unscrews. Stand by, might as well take it off again. So that simply unscrews, and there's no blockage through there, but yes, you can blow through there if need be to double check. And this end piece here, there's no blockage through there, and that's the little squeeze plates in there that make it a harder jet or a softer jet, depending on which way you turn that. So this little unit here, I put the air compressor end bit in there, could not get anything to blow out through the very tiny jet there. Don't know if you can see that. So what I ended up doing was I got this little needle cleaner for cleaning out washer jets on your car, so your windscreen wiper squirter jets, and I started trying to push it into this hole, and it wouldn't go all the way in like that. It was jamming right at the start here, so I just kept moving it and pushing and moving and pushing, and managed to get it all the way down, totally cleared out. And then when I put the air compressor up against this particular end here, air started coming out this jet again. So So hopefully you could hear that then. I was just put my mouth over here, blowing through that, and all the air is now coming out the end, and it wasn't doing that before. So when I put this gun all back together, hook it back up to the unit, put all the covers back over the unit, then that will basically make this a complete running unit again, all because of this one small part. So that's worth checking. The end bit in here, for blockages in that tiny little jet, it could save you chucking out a whole working unit because of one little piece. Hope you found this helpful. High pressure washer system.